Well, Ponchatoula police say a toddler died after he was found in a hot car Friday. Investigators identified the 3-year-old as Jakari James. They believe he left his home, climbed into an unlocked nearby vehicle. That's where a neighbor found the toddler in the driver's seat. He was brought to the hospital where he died. That investigation is